Ladies and gentlemen, Big Four Boys, episode number 51. Alec, do you have any idea who I'm going to say?
Yes.
Give me.
Boban Bobby.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's not who I was going to go with. I'm going with.
Really?
I'm going with Ichiro. 51 Mariners, Ichiro Suzuki. No.
Dude, you're talking it's like you're speaking a different language.
Do you not know who Ichiro is?
Is that baseball?
Yeah, Japanese baseball player. He had over 3,000 hits. He probably likes sushi.
Is that supposed to be good?
Oh yeah, he's incredible. Damn, dude, I thought I was gonna impress you with that pick, but no, you wanted Bobby. We'll go
Dude,
with
who
Bobby.
who knows baseball? Will, do you know who Ichi whatever is?
I'm sure he does. Everyone knows Ichiro. He's big time. He's
How do
just
you
as
spell his
big.
name?
Ichiro.
Ichiro Suzuki. Okay, so he does come up on Google.
Yeah,
48. Jeez Louise, dude. This guy was playing until he was like 45, huh?
yeah, he had gray hairs and everything. It got ugly, but
He
he
played
go
he
for it.
he played baseball professionally for you know how long? 28 seasons.
Holy shit.
Isn't that outrageous to you?
Yeah, that's a long time, but that's one of those sports you just kind of stand there and eat food.
I can't believe that. All
You can be
right.
fat in baseball. That's okay.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. What other sport? I mean, I guess in football you have some fat linemen, but
Golf?
they're in great shape,
Can
even
you
though
be
they're
fat
like.
in golf? Like,
Oh, good point. Yeah. I mean, the best golfers aren't large though.
yeah, true. I don't know.
Rory McIlroy is jacked. I don't know if he's good anymore, but I remember when he was winning, he had the triceps.
Well, Phil Mickelson ain't jacked. Phil Mickelson's just a skinny white guy.
Yeah, and he has a KPMG hat. Speaking of accounting podcasts, yeah, that isn't that weird that that's one of his sponsors.
Yeah, why does KPMG need advertisement on a golf person? I guess maybe I don't know.
Why aren't they advertising for us? Like, why aren't they paying us? We've got
Dude,
an actual accounting pod.
because we're not sellouts, man. That's it. We're not going to be pushing people one way or another. We're going to give them the real, you
Yeah,
know.
pushing P. Yeah, dude. So let's just get into football. That's what all the fans, their panties are wet for some football talk. We've survived 2 weeks of the Survivor League. You were smart enough to switch to pick the Ravens in week one, so we got that. Um, Indianapolis fucking sucks. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh my God, yeah.
But because that's who we were gonna pick week one. We dodged a bullet. And then
Thank fucking God.
last week we got Green Bay. I had a good feeling about the Packers playing against the Bears.
That was all you, man. That was all you. I was like second guessing it. You're like, it's the fucking Packers. And I was like, are you sure? And you're like, it's the fucking Packers.
Well, you made the good point that I forgot about that last year Green Bay bounced back well after week one because last year they got completely smacked in
Dude,
week one.
I feel like Green Bay is like has the same exact playbook as last year. Last year, week one, they got spanked by a non-division rival or whatever it was. And then week two, like they got spanked by the Saints, and then week two, they spanked the in-division rival and the Detroit Lions. And then same thing happened against the Chicago Bears. They spanked the in-division rival.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's funny. I think it's just Aaron Rodgers taking his ivermectin. He's working hard to stay healthy.
Dude, he wasn't doing much. Did you watch that game? It was just the run game.
I didn't. No, I know. They still have Aaron Jones, right?
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
were doing it was funny. They actually had two running backs out at the same time.
Oh, interesting. Double penetration.
Yeah, like those are like how often do you see that by the way? Two running backs out at the same time?
Never. Maybe in college or something they do. Dude, I remember we did this one. So for the folks listening, I used to play youth football, and I
Fuck
remember
off.
And not even joking. I remember in
Who let you on a who let you on a football field?
well,
Could have
it
been
was the
could have been
Special
flag
Olympics
football.
team, but
Yeah.
yeah, and we had this one running back, what do you call that, package or look, where we had 3 running backs in the backfield. It was
Yeah. In kids football, that's all you guys do, anyways.
yeah, and
Because
we
the
would do
QB can't
that.
throw it.
We would do that and gain 0 yards. Like the coaches were all sitting there like, yeah, this will be a good fucking play call, and then it does nothing.
3 running backs in the backfield. That's pretty funny. Was there
Yeah.
like some jukes or anything, or was it just like,
Yeah, we had a couple athletes, and I was not one of them.
yeah? What was your position?
That year I was running back, and
Seems
then
seems like everyone on the team was a running back. You guys just
yeah,
had you
yeah.
guys. I don't think you guys had anyone blocking, huh? It was just all running back.
It's like that Colts play they did against the Patriots, that famous one where all the linemen rotated out. Have you seen that? Where like the dude
Uh,
gets under center and no one's blocking. That's like
no.
what it's just one dude under center, the quarterback, and then 9 running backs is what we would do.
Yeah, you guys must have been a great team.
Yeah, we were incredible. A lot of athletes in downtown Portland. But dude, fuck. I mean, this week a lot of NFL stuff. Um, Freaking Jameis Winston threw a couple interceptions. Like, I don't know what you wanna. Do you want to
Should we
focus on
start? Should we
games?
start with college football, then move on to NFL, then move on to
Sure.
Survivor League, or move on to call it Survivor League between? Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah. Yeah, for
College,
sure. So
college football, your boys took care of business, right?
they did. So I there's this place called the Satellite Tavern, which is a cool bar in Northeast PDX, and I went with a good friend of mine. Some of his coworkers were there, but
Yeah, you did.
it was a Penn State bar. Like the Penn State game was happening the same time as the Ducks game, and so there's just a bunch of Penn State fans like, woo, we love Saquon, I hope Sandusky can fuck me, like, they're cheering, they're like rooting for their team, and they won. They beat Auburn, who I think
Who-
Auburn sucks. But we were watching the Duck game, but they didn't even have the sound on the TV because they're playing the Penn State game. Meanwhile, the Ducks played the best game they'll probably play all season. I said this to you and Jake in our group text, but Oregon probably the best team in the country.
Yep. Yeah. You said it, man. You said week one, they're gonna get spanked, they're gonna lose, and then they're gonna spend the rest of the next 15 or whatever we call however many weeks there are in college football, making it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys just got spanked by Georgia. How many points did you guys put up against them? Like 3 points?
We put up 3 points and we only allowed 49.
Oh, only 40. Look at you guys, man. Look at you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. But and we've talked about this. You got to look shitty week one, and then you impress the rest of the way, and that's
How,
what Oregon is doing.
how does it feel that South Carolina is theoretically a better team than you? They helped Georgia to 48 last week.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
put up 7.
That's true. And Spencer Rattler is a great guy and so good. Good for them, man. That's great.
Spencer Rattler, isn't that the QB for Iowa?
No, that's Petrus, Spencer Petrus.
Oh shit. Yeah, I
Rattler
gotta.
was the Oklahoma QB. He got replaced by your QB now, Caleb
Yeah,
Williams.
that's my boy. That's my boy.
Because going into last season, Spencer Rattler, I think, was a Heisman favorite for Oklahoma. They're like, he's going to have a monster year. He sucked. Lincoln Riley was like, get that boy the fuck off the field. And then they put in Caleb Williams. They put in Caleb Williams. And then Rattler was like, well, I'm transferring. And then Williams transferred. So Oklahoma just lost both of their quarterbacks last year. But I think they're okay. I saw that they've been winning. So
Yeah, somehow Oklahoma is still like a better ranking than USC. They're number 6.
oh shit, yeah, they're doing okay. They
But
recruit well. I think it's like the history of Kyler Murray and the other guy.
dude, no, it was all Lincoln Riley. I'm telling you, Oklahoma. I don't know. After in the next like 5 years after Lincoln Riley's recruiting class kind of goes away.
Yeah.
By the way, do you hear this gardener behind me?
No, I don't hear it.
Okay, good.
Sweet. Yeah, I feel like the Lincoln Riley, yeah, him leaving. It's like the Ducks when they had Chip Kelly and he recruited so many great players, and then after they had Mark Helfrich, who shit the bed and got fired because he was just riding off of those Chip Kelly recruits, and he's like, "We'll be great," and then everyone's like, "Fuck you," we're not coming to Oregon.
Speaking of Chip Kelly, dude, is this finally his like gonna be his best season at UCLA? Right now they're undefeated. 3
Yeah,
zero.
it could
Shitty
be.
teams. I mean, they almost lost last week. Who were they playing? Like something South something.
South Central Los Angeles. I'm not sure, but
It was barely a fucking real like football team, and then they
isn't
almost lost.
isn't that embarrassing? Yeah, you lose to like one of these
South
FBS.
Alabama, South fucking Alabama. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I think it's in South Alabama, but yeah, nice.
I didn't even know. I didn't know even know there was a South Alabama.
Yeah, yeah, me neither.
Hey,
Um, yeah,
you were pretty quiet in the text chat when we were talking about my boys, the Trojans coming up.
oh yeah, yeah.
Dude,
I haven't watched you guys play a single game yet because I feel like you're just not that relevant. Um,
we're a top 10 team.
yeah, but it's like you got to play someone difficult first. But you'll get there, I think.
We're spanking the competition.
I know that one of our uh, recurring guests on this show, he said that you're a fake fan, or he said, "Bless you, that is COVID or monkeypox, folks. That's why we're in separate rooms, not because we live in other areas." But who was it? Jake said that you are a bad fan.
Yeah, for some reason Jake wants me to be a UCLA football fan. Dude, I
Yeah,
go to USC. I'm, I'm
I
wearing red
mean,
right now for
that's true, but
particular
shouldn't you be
reason.
loyal to the soil to where you did undergrad, or do you have too many bad memories of the fraternity spankings and the
Yeah, the hazing, the
hazing, the
wedgies.
test?
Yeah. Um, dude, look, I'm paying a 70.
Sorry, I just had to rip ass. Well, keep going. You're
I'm
paying
paying
70,
I'm paying
75K.
75K a year to have the right to root for USC. All right.
Yeah,
So I'm a USC fan.
you earned it.
Yeah, exactly. Even at its peak, UCLA was only like 13, those cheap fucks.
Yeah,
So I gotta support I got more invested at USC, if that makes sense. Starboard Jake and you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I loved Reggie Bush, so that's okay. God, I just farted. It smells horrible. But yeah, man, the Pac-12, they're in good hands. They got a great team, and it's going to be so good to see the Pac-12's future. This conference is really on the rise. No team is going anywhere.
You don't think my boys are gonna make it to the CFP?
No, they will. No, I don't. They won't. USC,
Why? We're
USC
covering the
always.
spread. We're killing fucking teams, dude. We're killing them.
Yeah, I just feel like once you play a decent Pac-12 team,
Stanford's decent. We fucked them.
that's true. That
We
was
fucked
impressive.
them.
But
Come on.
if you play a powerhouse like Colorado, it's going downhill.
We're playing the Utes first. The Utes are ranked apparently 13, which I think is bullshit. But we're gonna spank them. I'm not worried about that.
The Utes are always decent. They beat us twice last year. I think I cried both times. It was bad.
That kind of sucks that the only nationally ranked team that we're gonna be playing are the Utes. Huh.
Yeah, who is doing your schedule where you're just like, oh, let's have a cakewalk? That's never good.
Tickets. Hold on. Let's see what I was looking at ticket prices. Jeez Louise, man. Arizona, no one cares for Arizona. Tickets as low as $16. Huh.
Yuck.
Hey, but next week we're playing your rivals, Oregon State, actually this Saturday. Do you have any
They
you have any
they haven't
recommendations?
they haven't played anyone tough. I feel like you guys will be fine. That's a team that's hard to gauge because they've just played two shitty teams. They played Boise State, who's unranked, and then they played some. I don't even know who they played last week. It was some very irrelevant team, and they just smacked them. Um, yeah, they. I think Oregon State sells like 8 tickets a game. No one goes.
Again, I didn't even know that's a school, Oregon State. Um, but I guess it is.
I guess.
Is there like a every state has like a some state's name state? Is that like a school? I didn't know there is there a California state? I'm guessing there is.
Cal State. Yeah, there's
Oh
like Cal
yeah,
State
Cal State. But there's
Fullerton.
like tons of Cal States. There's just
Yeah,
isn't one Cal. Okay.
yeah. Good point. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Washington State. Is there like an Idaho State?
I feel like there's Iowa State, yeah, Texas State. Is there Texas State?
Hmm. Maybe they have so many there. They got Texas A&M and
Texas Tech, UTA, Texas at Austin, whatever.
yeah. Hmm.
Hey, this you'll find this interesting. Right now, the Trojans are 6 point betting favorites, against the Oregon State Beavers or whatever they call them. What a shitty mascot, by the way, Beavers.
Yuck.
You guys must have, had a field day making fun of that.
Yeah.
Apparently, in one sports book in Vegas, Caesars or whatever, the Trojans were put at like 13.5 point favorites against the Beavers, and that got bet down like crazy. Everyone just put money on the Beavers because it was 13 and a half points.
Huh.
Um, I don't know. Am I crazy to think that 13-point favorites we will still spank them?
I don't think that's crazy at all. What? Yeah, I don't get what's making people hammer that. The Beavers haven't shown me anything to be good, but
Anyways, now it's down to like six. Okay, here, let me tell you this. Oregon State is 3-0, unlike your fucking boys, Oregon, who are what, 2-1?
yes.
Oregon State spanked Montana State. Okay, see another state, Montana State,
Great.
68-28. Very good. They beat Fresno State by only a field goal, and they beat Boise State 34-17. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna bet Trojans -6.
Yeah, I would definitely take that.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and who's our boy Jake's team? Who's Jake's team playing this week? You know,
Uh, the Gophers or some other.
some shitty team, right?
Yeah, I don't. All those Big Ten teams are
They
so.
never play any real teams.
Yeah, but they always lose for some reason. Oh, they're playing.
Yeah.
Oh, Iowa's playing a Friday. Or no, tomorrow's Saturday. I'm an idiot. Rutgers.
Hmm.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's probably win. Who cares? Oh, they're actually playing Michigan the week after that. That's gonna be fun.
I'm seeing that. Yeah, that is a big deal.
They'll probably get spanked, right?
Dude, I would love to go to a. It'd be fun to go to a Big Ten game, experience something different.
I'd like to go to the big house.
Yeah, Mish.
Michigan?
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Should we go?
Dude, that'd be fucking sick. I mean, we got to go to the SoFi first,
Oh fuck, you're right. Yeah, you're right. We gotta do that.
but yeah, like or going to an SEC, going to LSU during like the Burrow Coach O era would have been
Oh my god, man.
that would have been amazing. Um, yeah.
Dude, that would have been awesome, man.
Yeah, now LSU, I don't even know what they do. They just kind of
So why did I don't get why they fired Coach O. Is he not good? Like right after Joe Burrow won the chip, then they gave him a year and then they fired him essentially, right?
apparently a shit ton of people doubted him, like because he coached at USC before
Yeah.
and people didn't like him there. And then he went to LSU. They're like, this isn't gonna work. Apparently, a lot of people were like, yeah, he's not gonna get it done. And maybe he's not a good coach. Joe Burrow's just amazing, but I don't know. You got to give him some credit. He's good at saying "Go Tigers." So
Yeah.
that's
Dude, it's just I couldn't believe that a team would get rid of the guy 1 year, like not even 1 year after the guy won a chip, right? I thought that was outrageous.
yeah, chips and dip. Um,
I
I don't know, man.
mean, I don't know. I was like, I thought the guy deserves more than that, but I guess he must be that bad of a coach that I just didn't know about, and he got lucky with Burrow, I guess, because Burrow was a transfer. I don't know.
Yeah, love a good trans. All right, dude. Should we talk
Survivor League?
NFL real quick?
Okay. Yeah, so
Let's
let's
talk
survive.
about our pick.
So yeah, last week, dude, I was thinking Rams over the who were they playing? It was like a shitty
Falcons.
Falcons. Um, and you said no, it's an easy Packers pick, and thank God, man, because the Falcons actually had a chance to beat the Rams. I don't know if you were watching that game. The Rams were up, I think, like 28-3, ironically, against the Falcons.
Yeah,
And the Falcons mounted a comeback. It was like 26-31. And then the Falcons fucked it up. They could have had a chance to beat them, and
yeah,
then the Rams I think got like a huge like a fumble or something. Anyway, they beat them, but thank God, yeah, the Packers was really a no sweat game. That was pretty clear that Aaron Rodgers was going to take care of business. It wasn't the most beautiful football, but I mean, obviously they're not going to be playing the most beautiful football because they have no receivers. Their best receiver is this guy named Alan Lazard or whatever the fuck his name
yeah.
is.
I know. Got
It
rid of
was
Monte. Yeah.
yeah,
Is
yeah,
for the Bears, like, is Justin Fields good?
probably not.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
probably not. And I think the Trey Lance injury, by the way, completely scripted.
Oh yeah.
I think his agent's like, dude, you suck dick. Injure yourself at least last week. The excuse was that, bad weather. Everyone's like, oh, bad weather in Chicago, bad weather. It wasn't his fault for being bad. Like the guy didn't have like really he only had like what one attempt or something or two attempts before he mysteriously got injured. I didn't even see how the injury occurred. And
Yeah.
now he's apparently out for the season or whatever it is.
It's probably, yeah, conspiracy. The cameras, they panned away as soon as he faked the go down. He's just
Yeah, yeah,
ooh.
and then the next day he sends us like a photo from in a hospital bed or something like, "Oh, surgery was successful." I'm like, dude, all right, you know what,
Yeah.
man?
Like, dude, you're at Papa John's right now. You're not even at a hospital. Yeah, he's just lying.
And like when Jimmy G came back, man, he was smiling from fucking ear to ear. He was like, "This is my team," and the
Yeah.
players were happier too, because you had a competent QB there, a competent QB out there, and I think they have a much, much better chance at the Super Bowl with Jimmy G up there because they do have technically a Super Bowl quality roster on the team, and I really like that coach, Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah.
Um, Dude, if I had known that Jimmy G was playing, I would have easily bet the 49ers over the Hawks. I just thought it was Trey Lance, and I thought he was going to fuck up. If the agent could
Yeah.
have let us in on this plan, it would have helped us out.
Yeah, that's funny. The Niners have just been like that the last few years where they're like, we're so good defensively and we've got these skill guys. We just need a QB who won't fuck up. Like that's really
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's not, we don't need a star guy. We just need a dude who's going to hand the ball off and sleep with porn stars. Like that's what we're looking for. And they have their guy. So I don't know why Trey Lance, I guess, has more talent. He has more potential, so they're like, let's put him in. But he's good at faking injuries, so let him do
Mhm.
that.
Dude, all I know is if I'm a 49ers fan, I'm happy. There was a fucking reason the 49ers did not trade or cut Jimmy G. We talked about this last week. There was a reason. They saw something in the preseason. They saw something, in the training camp. They're like, no, 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 no. Let's hold on to Jimmy G. And
Is he the most attractive man you've ever seen?
probably have to be Tom Brady.
Brady, yeah. God, they're all so
Tom Brady, dude, is like skinny, man. This guy's like a
yeah,
model. Like, I mean, I feel like if one of these guys go after him, he's done.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, like an Aaron Donald like tackles this guy.
Yeah, he's gonna snap in half. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
scary. He's a little twiggy. Did you hear about like apparently he's going through a divorce? Maybe
is
that's
he?
fake. I don't know. I always see this Twitter bullshit, and I don't know if
No
it's true.
way, no
He's
way.
probably not, but I do imagine his wife is like, "Could you spend some time with us? You're always in Tampa."
No, he's not. No, come on. Wait, is it? Oh
I
shit,
don't know.
maybe.
I
Daily
don't know.
Mail says,
I saw some internet bullshit about it. I mean, hopefully not. He seems like a good dude.
oh shit, I didn't know about this. I thought, wow. Huh.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine his family's like, "Hey, Dad, could you stop having sex with Gronk and come hang out with us?" So that's probably tough.
I don't get it. But dude, the thing is, what was his like Fox Sports like announcer TV deal? Wasn't it like 10 million a year or something?
Oh
Or
yeah.
20 million a year? What was it? Like
I don't. It was fucking massive though. It was like bigger than Tony Romo's, I think.
I think it was more than 20 mil then, right?
Yeah.
I just want to see what it was. Tom Brady Fox deal. It was 38 million a year.
I've never even seen him call a game. I mean, he's articulate for sure. I'm sure he'll be fine, but that's insane.
375 million over 10 years.
That's not bad. That's like good. That's like auditor money. Um,
Yeah, auditor partner money, right?
Managers are doing
Senior
well.
manager?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Senior associates are, they're on their way to that.
They're cleaning up the senior associates nowadays.
Yeah, jeez. Didn't you
But
say the starting sal increased by like 10K?
starting salary nowadays, I believe is like 70.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Which is
Yeah.
not bad because that's honestly what during our time was like a senior salary.
Yeah, and it's like it sucks though because half of that is gonna go to like the bungalow and 41 Ocean. So like you gotta budget correctly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Victorian too, man. Don't forget the Victorian.
The Vic. We'll have to hit all these places, Brody. When I
Yeah. Which
when
one? Which weekend are you coming?
I think I'm gonna do the Halloween one.
Halloween weekend?
Yeah, I think
Halloween weekend.
so.
All right. Hey, Will, by the way, if you're coming, let us know too, man.
Yeah,
Jake cheaped out on us. Apparently, the CFO gets paid, a few mil a year, can't afford a $200 flight.
yeah. Well, that's the bad part about CFO. You don't get any time off. He's just got to
Yeah,
grind, man.
yeah, he is.
He's working weekends.
Yeah, yeah. We love you, Jake. We love you, man.
Yeah. Oh man,
Um, but
loyal listener. Brody, did you what was I gonna ask? Oh, we got to make our pick for this week.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so let me give you the top spreads. Chargers, Jacksonville, home game for the Charge. Philad-
Jacksonville looked good last week against Indy.
Jacksonville did look good, man. They looked like a real team. I mean, they embarrassed the Colts,
Yeah,
24-0. Like that was a shutout, right?
Matt Ryan, how is he still alive?
That's it. I feel like the indie head coach, that's it for him because he's fucked it too many times. And you can't at some point you got to take responsibility, Like he was the guy who's like, "Oh, let's trade 2 first-round picks for Carson Wentz." Fucked it. He's like, "Oh, let's get we got to get rid of Carson Wentz. Let's get Matt Ryan." All right, fucked it. Like what was he? He wanted Philip Rivers, but he had Philip Rivers before that. Fucked
Yeah,
it. And then who was the QB before Philip Rivers? Jacob Brissett or something?
Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett. Fucked it.
They made Trevor Lawrence look like a quarterback.
They made Trevor Lawrence look like a Hall of Famer, man. They made the Jacksonville Jaguars look like a real team. But I still think the Jags are a good team. I like their coach Doug Peterson or whatever. Um, Doug Peterson was going under his protege. Frank Reich was actually his assistant coach um, when they won the chip with Philadelphia, a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Philly special. But anyways, um, I don't know. I think the Chargers are Justin Herbert going to be playing because I know he's injured.
Good cue. I think he's playing. Oh, it still says, oh God, it still says it's up in the air. At when can we change our pick? Like at
We
like
could play and we could change it until Sunday morning.
okay. Huh.
Remains day to day
Maybe we hold off on that, seeing as it's still
as the signal caller recovers from a fracture in his rib carriage.
I'm seeing this article from Clutch Points that says all signs point to Justin Herbert being good to go for week 3. Then again, Clutch Points is probably some guy in his basement.
Yeah, it's like I think it's me. I'm the
Yeah. I don't think there's any source. Oh yeah, this one's from I Bet You. They're saying
one. Is it the one post trademark or pre trademark?
yeah. No, this is post. You're getting sued.
Yeah.
All right, Brody.
So okay, Philadelphia at Washington. Philadelphia is favored by 6.5 points. Cincinnati at New York Jets. Cincinnati is favored by 6 points. Kansas City at Indianapolis. Kansas City is favored by 5.5 points. Buffalo at Miami. Buffalo is favored by 5.5 points. What do you feel? Because you got a lot of underdogs that are home dogs. You know, home dogs are always scary. Washington, Philadelphia, that's an in-division game. I feel like that might
yeah.
be closer. And also, I don't believe in Philadelphia, man. I don't know what happened last week where
I
they
don't either. Yeah, I don't believe in that game at all. I feel like that's that division game that's up in the air. Normally, I'd love to go against the Jets, but the Bengals lost to your Cowboys last week.
but the Bengals, like Joe Burrows, he's motivated. This is a Super Bowl team. He's embarrassed. He deleted his Instagram and his Twitter. This is a
Really
perfect. Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm off Twitter and I'm off Instagram, shit like that.
nice.
But, do you remember last year when? Well, I don't know. No, we didn't do this together last year. Maybe we did because I told you about it. Cincinnati had a game with the New York Jets. Cincinnati was the top of the division, top of the AFC or whatever, and AFC was the bottom. And Cincinnati played the New York Jets and they lost. And everyone in every Survivor League got eliminated because
Yeah.
Cincinnati at the time was like a 10-point favorite or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the same trap game? Can
Wow.
it be a repeat trap game 1 year after the fact? Because it literally happened like this. Cincinnati Jets 2021. Yeah. October 31st, 2021, the New York Jets beat the Cincinnati Bengals 34-31.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. And this was again a Jets home game.
Yeah.
What do you think, man? What do you think? I mean, I'm thinking that game too, but the Jets looked good last week against the Browns, man.
Yeah, they did.
Joe Flacco looked like a real QB.
I know. God, he is just time. He doesn't age. He's just,
Yeah, man.
a bitter guy, but a good player. Fuck, dude, I don't know. This is harder than my cock on a Wednesday. I'm trying to see. So we're
Kansas City at Indy.
I think that's great actually. Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably our best bet.
But Indy is also like still a real team, dude. I mean, preseason power rankings, they were like a top 10 team.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. They tied with the Texans. They got fucking destroyed by
Yeah, but when a team gets destroyed, the rule is the next week, they're all fucking motivated, they're all hungry because they got embarrassed. And what
yeah.
better way to unembarrass themselves than beating the fucking Kansas City Chiefs?
Hmm. Good
What do
point.
you think, man? I don't know.
Well, they probably hate Patrick Mahomes' brother too, who's dancing. So that's a good point.
Austin Mahomes, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, this
Fuck,
is
I
a
don't know. I'm looking down the list and I don't feel great. That Chiefs Colts is the only one where for me I'm like I see a W,
Well,
but
let me tell you this: the Chiefs Colts. This is what a lot of people in Vegas think too. Started at Chiefs six minus 6.5. It has gone down to minus 5.5. So Vegas is telling us that People are betting on this. Whatchamacallit, on the Colts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. I have another friend who tells me what his league. Okay. So my friend told me the most popular pick in his league, he has a separate survivor league that they have to lock in their picks by Thursday. The
Damn.
most popular pick this week was the Bengals. 153 people picked the Bengals, he said. Then the second most popular pick was the Chargers. 117 people picked the Chargers. And the third most popular pick were the Chiefs. 113 people picked the Chiefs.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, those are the three that we've kind of discussed here.
Also, I didn't tell you about this one. Minnesota against Detroit. Minnesota minus 6.5.
Hmm. I don't know as much about the Vikings. I know that uh, Kirk Cousins is awesome.
Oh fuck, dude. I think we just gotta do the Chargers, right?
Yeah.
And then we gotta fucking like monitor it, but for Saturday if we hear anything about Herbert playing or not playing.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. We can check. We'll both be hammered drunk on Saturday, and we'll be like, "Yo, man, Herbie's he died, so we
Herbie
got
fully loaded.
Herbie fully loaded passed away, so we gotta choose the Bengals." That's
Wow.
probably what'll happen.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
This is terrifying. I mean, if fans, if you think we're making a mistake, call in the million.
Will, Jake, let us know. Garrett, if you're still listening, we love you guys.
I think Garrett died years ago, but yeah, that'll have to do.
By the way, to give you an update, last week 45 more people got eliminated.
Okay, that's good to know.
So out of 317 heads, 84 only remain, and it's only week 3 is like it's only week 2, dude. Week 2.
Wild. Yeah.
So right now, as of right now, 26% of the pool is still alive, and that's it.
Yeah. Last year, what was kind of the average for the amount of L's that people had at the end of the year? Like weeks where they made the wrong pick.
What do you mean? Like,
Well,
oh,
so I
you
so I
can't
know
after 2 picks, you're completely out.
you're
Like
okay.
they don't even track it. Like you can't even make picks after 2 losses.
Okay. So yeah, I guess I don't really know my question then because I know that the winner probably had like one L
I
last
think the winner there was like 5 to 10 potentially undefeated.
I guess my question is like on average, how quickly do people get eliminated? Because it's just
Not like this, not at this rate.
yeah, because
Not
this
at
is
this rate.
this is fast. Yeah, jeez.
This is like absolutely outrageous because we had so many upsets.
Yeah. God damn, Brody. God damn. Yeah,
It's
we got
just it's either that like all the teams are better, there aren't clear like discrepancies between a superior team, or that just like the top teams are not as good.
yeah.
There's only like really one top team, the Buffalo Bills, and then everyone else is just like
Yeah,
average.
and it's still early, so you're like, I don't know if this team's for real or not. Yeah, there's a lot of factors.
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna be on this Sunday. I'll be looking at my TV and I'll be fucking screaming probably watching these games, watching the
Um,
one game we pick. But yeah, I love football is fun because you can like break stuff in your house and it's sort of justified.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What you break your TV?
TV.
How do you watch the game if you break the TV?
I think I had it on my phone. Then that got
Oh,
broken, but that got broken too.
oh shit.
Yeah, it's tough
Yeah.
sledding.
Your work computer?
So many plates get shattered. Did have the computer. That screen is cracked now.
You see me on a cracked screen right now?
Yeah, you're splitting two. I think that's a
Oh,
sex term, like split her in two. Maybe not. I feel like I've heard.
dude, I don't know what you guys do, but by the
Yeah,
way, I
or
support
split
you.
him in two is what I would say. But yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. It's interesting out there.
I
Um,
support you guys.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with what you guys do.
appreciate that, young ally. So dude, what else do we have besides football? Did you have anything interesting happen this week? I have one thing, but that's it.
Fucking interesting. Fucking interesting.
Any parties, whores?
Barney, did I tell you last week? Did I tell you last week was the yeah, I did, yeah. The all LA bar review. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This week the bar review is actually tonight, so it's fine.
Are you
Yeah.
getting wild?
I don't know if I'm gonna go today. This week's is in like Koreatown or something. For the people who
Uh,
don't know about LA, normally the best kind of like nightlife is in West LA. Um,
yeah, bungalow
yeah,
or
yeah.
Wellsborn. Yeah, that's that bar right by Drew's house, by our old apartment.
Oh, Drew, dude, you're staying over with a guy, huh?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna stay at his place. I'm glad he offered because I was gonna have to be like, "Yo, I'm showing up regardless."
Hey, by the way, speaking of Drew, I didn't tell you. Last week I had a monster fantasy week.
Yeah.
Um, do you do you don't play ESPN fantasy, right? So if
No.
I tell you how many points I got, you probably won't know.
I'll know for reference. Tell me.
195 points.
Yeah, that's
Last week
fucking
I put up
crazy.
195 fucking points. And again, I don't know if that's as impressive because in today's day and age, everyone's putting up crazy stats.
Yeah,
Tua 6 TDs. I mean, who the fuck is Tua to put up 6 TDs?
insane. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a crazy
it's
game.
bullshit. But whatever. I was pretty jacked for
Imagine
that.
if we picked the Ravens this week. Like we would have actually,
Oh my god, dude.
I think we both would have just cried.
Or
Yeah.
the Browns against the Jets. Because a lot of people
Yeah.
lost because they picked the Browns against the Jets.
Yeah.
Did you watch that? Like in like 2 minutes, there was like 3 TDs scored.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah. That, oh, God damn it, dude. The Jets, I guess you can't bet against them, although I always want to. Um,
Dude, before we go into non-football talk, we didn't talk about the NBA, about all this like the scandals that just happened this week. Robert Sarver or
oh yeah,
whatever,
I forgot about
and
this.
then Ime Udoka.
Yeah, I don't know about the first one, the Robert Dick boy, but Ime Udoka, he was like having sex with a coworker, right?
Yeah, someone from his staff, and then like people like on Twitter found out who it was because there's like only one woman on the staff,
Yeah,
and they were posting photos for it. But yesterday the news came out that he was going to be suspended for the entire season. Let
yeah.
me ask you, does that mean he's going to come back a year from now and then like he's still the coach, or like at what point does he resign? Because he said I'm not resigning, but
Yeah.
he must. It's going to be awkward if he shows up a year from now, like, oh, nothing's like, I don't get it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, my brother, I mean, I think maybe you get disciplined for this. It's because if you were at PWC and you were having sex with BD, that wouldn't be great for team morale. Like they would probably suspend you or something. But
BD.
yeah, yeah, if you were, in his slurping his meat. But like, I don't know, my brother was texting me about this and he was like, you get a full year suspension just for laying pipe. It's true. It's like why is he getting in trouble? He's just having some fun.
Apparently, it was not consensual. Because initially they said it
Oh,
was consent. Initially they said it was consensual, right? And then the
oh,
news came out today. Like it keeps on, you're getting like drips. Let me see.
yeah. Well, he's probably got the drip from his dick with chlamydia.
Hold on. Let's.
I didn't know that it was non. That's a completely
Well,
different story.
today apparently Ime Udoka allegedly made unwanted comments toward female staffer.
Uh,
Some Celtic staffer became aware of the relationship in July but thought it was consensual. However, the team reportedly launched an investigation after the woman recently accused Udoka of making unwanted comments towards her.
Interesting.
So apparently, no. So it was not consensual because that's how it was reported to me. And I was like, a
Yeah.
year since suspension for a consensual thing sounds I don't know. I mean, seems
I
pretty
yeah,
pathetic.
I it just shows how the internet is so fucked up. You read one thing and you think that's the case. I thought he was just like sleeping with this like female coworker, cheating on his wife or whatever. I'm like, yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. But why is he suspended for that? But I guess if it is like non-consensual, that's a different story. Um,
But, I don't know. The weirdest part is like he's not married, but he has a fiance for apparently like 12 years. He has a kid.
yeah.
So, um,
Yeah,
normally
he
like
is a fiance. He's fiancés with Nia Long, who I think she's a singer or something. She's a celebrity. People talked about it last year during the finals. They were like, "Man, Ime is living the dream. He's got this hot ass girl, and he's a good coach, and he's barely overweight. It's like things are good for him."
dude,
Um,
it's like it's crazy to me that like normally like an affair, yeah, you're gonna get in like in a problem with your wife, your family, but not really your career. And now this guy got fucked on both ends, right? He got his
yeah,
wife and his family, and then he got his career. Um, and honestly, I don't know. I don't know what happens to the guy because he was an actually a really good coach. Um, because they made the finals his first
yeah.
season or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know if the Celtics will be moving on. I don't know if he'll resign, but I feel like it'll be really weird after 1 year with a new coach. He comes back and he's like, "Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah. I'm married to this assistant. Yeah,
Can
that'd be
can
good.
you respect that guy?"
Yeah, I don't know if you can. I don't think you can. It's funny. I've actually met Ime Udoka. Did I tell you this? I probably.
No, no.
Oh, well, he played at Portland State. He played basketball at Portland State, and
Like
he had
what, 10 years ago?
a long ass time ago, and he had a camp. He had an Ime Udoka. He played for the Blazers for a
Who
little.
goes to fucking email Udoka camp other than a
Yeah,
shithead?
I did because it was low budget, and I'm a shithead. Um, that camp, so I'll tell this to you because you're a sports fan. I've told this to some people and they don't appreciate it, but so that Ime Udoka camp I went to, I was in like sixth grade, just went with some friends. So Ime was there. He was like the main dude. He didn't really coach us that much. He was, I think, flirting with women. And then there one of the coaches though, the guy who was the coach of my like camp team was Julius Thomas, the tight end for the Broncos who went to the Jaguars. Like before he made it to the NFL, he played basketball at Portland State and was my coach there for that camp. How
Wow.
insane is that? Like
That's pretty
none of us knew he even played football. He just, was on the basketball team where he sucked. And then he's like, "Yeah, I also am on the football team." We're like, "Haha, Portland State football, you're a fucking joke." And then next thing you know, he's worth like 60 million. Like, how crazy is that?
that's pretty crazy. You got his number?
Good. I don't, but one of my friends did. One of my friends was like close with him. They like cuddled because he had gone to the camp a couple years in a row, and so he knew
The
him.
schmuck who pays like goes to the camp and pays $500 or whatever with a weekend with email. Udoka gets the shithead coach's number.
Yeah, you get the phone number. But that, he was more successful than Ime, that's for sure. But fuck, dude, I don't know. Sorry, that was a dumb story. But Ime is fucking he's harassing women.
He is.
Yeah. That's not great. Hopefully we get the full details because I don't even know what's true and what's not.
Yeah, I want the full details before I make my decision on this too, for sure.
For sure, for sure. All right. Did you have any non there was speaking of cheating, do you know who Adam Levine is?
The singer of Maroon 5?
Yeah.
Who did he cheat on?
He apparently has been cheating on his pregnant wife, and that's like a big internet thing. If you don't know about it, let's not talk about it because like I don't care that much, but like
No, I don't
just
know.
yeah, it's just kind of funny. He's been getting exposed for like the DMs that he'll send to these
Are you
women.
serious?
Yeah, and they're just such they're DMs that a middle school boy would send, where he's DMing these IG models like, "You're so fucking hot. I can't believe how fucking hot you are. It's like that's something I would write when I'm 10 years old. Uh,
Oh my god.
yeah, give that a Google when we're
I'm
done
Googling it right now. Yeah.
because there's some funny ones.
It
But
becomes a
yeah,
meme apparently.
there was one I saw where he was like, "I want to spend the day with you naked." Is one thing he said to a girl. It just very weird stuff.
It is truly unreal how fucking hot you are.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. I'm learning from him. Yeah. So when you send your next DM, yeah, just do what he did. I think you also have to be rich and famous for it to work, but who knows?
His wife is pretty hot though.
Yeah, no, I think he's dumbass, but I'm sure he's sorry that he got caught.
Yeah. I'm sure he's very sorry.
Yeah.
All right, your story. Give it to us, my man.
All right, Brody. How long have we been? I feel like we've been going a long time.
We've been at an hour, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, time
Yeah.
flies when you're with your cute friends. Um uh oh, so you always ask me if I'm doing cameos and all this bullshit. I haven't done one in probably like 2 months. But this company, I have this email that I never really check, but I made one for my like, comedy stuff. And
Mhm.
this email reached out to me. This company called Bloomin'. Have you heard of this? They're like a men's grooming company. They have hair products and shit.
Grooming? Okay. Bloom.
Bloomin',
Like BLU or BLU?
BLM. No, BLUMANN, I think. Bloomin'.
Okay.
Um, and this guy named Mitch emailed me, and he was like,
Mitch. What a
eh,
bitch.
yeah, oh, huge one. And he emailed me and was like, "Hey Alex, saw one of your videos. Like we would love to work with you. We'd love to
Uh,
send you some products and you in the and I'm like, "Hey, what's up, Mitch the bitch? Is it cool? Like can I make the video funny or do I have to be like a douche on it?" And he's like, "Well, we'd want you to go through your hair routine, which like I don't wash my hair at all." And he's like, "We want you to go through your hair routine and talk about the products and how much you love them." And then he goes, "Tell us what is your rate for a video?"
oh
And
shit.
and I don't want to fucking do this. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to do
You
this
don't
at
want
all. So I'm just like, "Yeah, Mitch, it's $1,500 for a video." Like I just give him like a big number. I'm like, "It's 1,500." And he just emails back and he's like, "Whoa, that is like way out of our price range for this thing." And I was like, "All right, get the fuck out of here," basically.
What was it? What was it? What's his price range?
I think they were like, "We'd give you $20 or something." I'm
Are
like,
you
"Well,
serious?
I don't." He didn't give me a number, but he just emailed back and was like, "That is way out of our range. Maybe we could work together some other time." But I'm just like, fuck off. Like I'm not gonna like promote this bullshit product for like $100.
Yeah. Okay, good. So finally, yeah, because
Fine, I'm laying down the law. I'm not doing any of this BS unless it's actually like rent money. Um, yeah, because I
you're not
just
gonna be a corpse sellout for a fucking,
just
Starbucks coffee.
just ridiculous. Because he was like, because I didn't get how much he expected, but he was just like, "That is way outside," and I just didn't fucking respond. Like a part of me wanted to be like, "Well, what
What
were
it? Yeah, what's inside? You
yeah,
piece of
what
shit.
were you planning to pay? Because that's kind of ridiculous too." But fuck it, Bloom, I hope that their company goes under. So yeah,
fuck, fuck
that was
Blue
a
man.
fun, yeah, fuck them. That was a fun thing this week was seeing that dude try to interact. He emailed me like 4 times too, because I never checked that email. He followed up with me like 4 times because I hadn't responded in like 2 weeks. Um,
So he was pretty desperate for you. He thought he probably could have gotten you for, for free, huh?
Yeah, for nothing. Well, that's the thing, Brody, too, is like some of these companies, like there was one not Ridge, because I worked with Ridge, great company. They're awesome. But there
They
was
fucked you. They fucked you pretty good too, right?
no, they paid me. Uh They paid a fine wage, but there was there was this one other wallet company called like Ekintosh or some
Uh-huh.
bullshit.
Yeah.
And the lady was like, "We'll give you a wallet to promote." And I'm like, "Okay, like how much are you gonna pay?" And she just goes, "Oh, well, we're paying you with the product. We're not gonna give you money. Like you'll get a free product to promote." I'm like, I already have a wallet, you coos. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? So I'm just batting away. I'm just swatting these pieces of shit. Granted, I get one of these like every 8 months, so it's not like I'm, high demand. But it is fun to just be like, eat shit, get the fuck out of here, you see,
Hey, how much to advertise a Kelsey group on the Cousin
dude.
Eddie pod
I mean, so I
on
would
the
do it. I would do it for you for free, just because we're in a partnership here. I would need equity though.
By the way, do you think people would take tax advice from you?
God, no. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like making jokes during the video. I'm like, yeah, you might go to prison. They're like, well, I'm not gonna use this.
What do you think is like the optimal thing for you to advertise? Male products, like grooming, probably. Maybe like blue pills, like
Yeah, I think like Manscaped or Blue Chew would be funny. Google this when you're done too. I'm giving you a list of Googled stuff.
all right, let me Google it.
Long Beach Griffey, who's an internet YouTube comedian, he has the funniest um Manscaped ads. The funniest, like they paid him to make these ads that are fucking ridiculous. They're so good. Um, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's hilarious, man. By the way, Will reached out to me. He's like, he wanted me to start my cameo so he could support me.
Yeah,
But
do
he
it.
actually even cracked a joke. He said I might have to contribute to your legal defense fund.
Oh, nice. He's a
So
true listener. We appreciate him because we talked about that at the end of the episode, and I don't know if people stick around.
we love you, Will. And for everyone else, F you guys.
Yes, fuck everyone else. Ladies and gentlemen, this was episode 51. We've been going for a while. This was a good one. We'll have a full year's worth of episodes next week when we get to 52. But we thank you all, support on YouTube, Brazzers, we're everywhere. And
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, that's coming soon. Feet pics. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.